I have big ambitions. I want to achieve a lot of different things. But because they're so big, I'm kind of, well, I am forced to work a lot on it. But while I work constantly on those ideas, I tend to fall back at times. Times where I procrastinate, times where I doubt myself, times where I just mindlessly scroll on YouTube, watching motivational shorts. Now, my question is, how do you pursue something as efficiently as possible? And there's a lot of people who think they are trying the best that they can do, and they die at their deathbed resenting their own life because they know there was more. But instead of blaming themselves, they blame the world with the world. Now, how do you avoid this problem? Like, how do you avoid blaming the world? And how do you find a way to actually do the things that you're supposed to do? It's not an easy thing, obviously. I think part of the equation lies in David Goggins. He's this ultramarathon runner who is known or infamous because of his mental toughness. And he wrote this whole book on how he came from an abusive household with poor education, weighing 200 pounds, to the man that he is today, building up those fundamental rules that he embodies. Well, one for them is, for example, that when you when you're running, you constantly get the idea that, well, you often start dreaming of the end of the run. Like you're there, you're running, your calves are getting tired, your feet start burning, and you just wish you sat on that bench, you were done, and you just finished getting some cool water. That is the wrong way to approach it, according to him, because it forces you into a way of looking for the easiest way out instead of pursuing your goal. And the whole point was pursuing that goal anyways. He embodies this spirit within him, this this spirit of a warrior, and he's trying to convey this idea with a set of principles that he wrote down inside of his book. Now the question is, okay, how do you become like him? And right now, while I'm speaking, I realize that it's just about doing the thing. Like everyone has heard that advice. It's pretty stupid. But the thing that I've recently figured out is that when there's a hard goal in front of you, you usually start pep talking yourself or finding ways on how to deal with that fear, or how to develop courage, how to develop bravery, how to develop that inner monster within you, just so that you can dominate that fear. And the problem with that is the assumption that the power precedes facing the fear. I think it's the opposite. I think it is the fear that precedes the power. I think that when you do hard things, you become stronger. And of course, when you put it in this way, it starts making a bit more sense. It's just the idea that you want to face the fear that is required for you to actually start facing it. The power comes afterwards. But there's only one way to try. That is by doing it.